What's up, you guys? We are on page 792. We're talking about exploring compound events with and. It's a good idea that you have gone back and done the Frundes and the triple-decker Froyanza from the previous two pages. Because when we talk about are they compound events or not, we got to be able to reference the actions that were happening in those previous examples. A compound event is an event that consists of two or more events. So we have the perfect setup for this problem when we look at what's happening or what's going on in the Frunde or the triple-decker Froyanza situations. They are both representing compound events because you're ordering more than one type of frozen yogurt flavor and more than one type of topping to go with it. Specifically, like in the Frundes, you had a choice between vanilla, chocolate, and strawberry, so that's an event. And then toppings of nuts, sprinkles, and granola, that's another event. And when you put them together to make your order for your frozen yogurt order, you are doing probability of compound events. So ordering a Frunde and ordering a triple-decker Froyanza are both compound events because they require you to consider more than one like choice, decision. So a decision to order a frozen yogurt flavor, or the decision to order toppings or multiple frozen yogurt flavors from decision 1 to decision 2. They're both compound events. Frozen yogurt flavors were vanilla, chocolate, strawberry, peach. So there is an event, the first one. And then toppings, nuts, granola, and sprinkles. Said a little bit out of order, but that's all right. That's event number 2. Describe the events that make up the compound event in ordering a Frunde. So reminder from page 790, ordering a Frunde was ordering your flavor, which they've listed right here, and ordering toppings, which they've also listed right here as well. So describing the events that make up the compound event, we should list them maybe in their sample space, right? That'd be a good thing for us to represent. So event number 1 would be brace. Remember, it's forehead, nose, chin to make the first part of this one, and it would be vanilla and chocolate, strawberry, and peach. Forehead, nose, or chin. Okay. Event 2 would be the other thing. It'd be the toppings. And so brace, forehead, nose, chin. We have nuts, sprinkles, and granola. Forehead, nose, chin for your brace. Those are the events that make up the compound event. And then to list the outcomes, we could have VN for vanilla with nuts for the topping, vanilla with sprinkles, vanilla with granola. We could have chocolate with nuts, chocolate with sprinkles, chocolate with granola. And we can have strawberry with nuts, strawberry with sprinkles, and strawberry with granola. Or we could have peach with nuts, peach with sprinkles, and peach with granola. I should say or, but it's a choice. So all of the possible outcomes from your first flavor to your topping for every single arrangement. And reminder, by the counting principle, you multiply the number of flavors by the number of toppings to get how many totally separate outcomes there are that are possible, which is 12 because 4 times 3. Suppose you decide to build your next Frunde by randomly selecting a yogurt flavor and a topping. What is the probability of choosing a Frunde that does not have chocolate? And you know what? It's actually important to write out the sample space of all possible events so that we can do this next question relatively easily. Let A represent the probability of highlighter time. Let A represent the event of choosing a flavor that is not chocolate. Just by doing that, we are in this category of vanilla, this category of strawberry, and this category of peach. So there are 9 options to choose from. What is the probability of A? The probability of choosing a flavor that is not chocolate. Okay. 3, 6, 9 out of 12. So the probability of A, which is choosing a flavor that is not chocolate, is 9 choices out of 12 choices, because 3 of the choices are a chocolate flavor, and we're saying not chocolate. Let B represent the event of choosing granola as a topping. All right, so we're going to say granola, and if you look at it, granola is all of this row from the list of like combined outcomes. So let B represent the event of choosing granola as a topping. That means it could be vanilla or chocolate or strawberry or peach. That part is not a factor, but what is a factor is probability B. What is a factor is how many of our choices must have granola on them. And so we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 12. So 4 granola choices there, they are out of 12 total choices. That's this fraction. Now, in order to make this video cohesive, I am going to bleed over on a page 793 and do this last one, which says, what is A and B? Reminder, this is a lesson on and, which means and has a certain restriction to us when we consider the possible events. Specifically, it'd be the probability of A times the probability of B. Yeah, that's right, but I'm going to show you something back here on the previous page, because this is going to be some large level mathematics, all right? So what is probability A and, that's the situation here. We're multiplying, bring that in, choosing a flavor other than chocolate that has granola as a topping. And I guess the key thing is, I know that there's 2 fractions that I'm going to multiply. I'm going to multiply 9 over 12, because that was the probability of A, and I'm going to multiply it by 4 over 12, because that's the probability of B. Now, if you do right now multiplying fractions, it's going to be too much. You're going to have 9 times 4, and you're going to have 12 times 12. And if you know your times tables, then you know how to do that mathematics quickly. But if you know your division, you would know that 36 can be divided into 144. In fact, I think it divides in 3 times? 4 times. I think it divides in 4 times. So this can be figured out in a different arrangement. But let's acknowledge something real quick here. Instead of dealing with the large fraction of 9/12 and 4/12, let's just count the number of outcomes that have a granola topping and not a chocolate topping. So granola, not a chocolate. Granola, not chocolate. And granola, not chocolate. That is 3 times that we found a category of a topping with a flavor that fit what we're requiring here out of 12 total times, aka 1/4, by the way. 36 out of 144 is also 1/4. Listen, I know today's video, this video for you right now has gone from a little long. It's gone from 792 to 793, but it finished the entire question too. Click on the next video to watch the answer for question 3, 793 coming right up. Remember, compound probability is when you have 2 or more events and you're doing them like in a stack, back to back or all at once, but you're doing more than one thing. That's what compound does. And means multiply. See you in the next episode, next video coming up. Thanks. Like, comment, and subscribe.